We're back with Lawrence Mayor Dan Rivera on the OTR Pop Quiz. Question 3. Karen Polito will soon become the 4th woman to be sworn in as Lieutenant Governor of Massachusetts. Who was the last woman to serve in that post?
Jane Swift.
Carrie Healy was the 70th Lieutenant Governor.
Oh my God.
Carrie Healy was after Jane Swift. What you could just use Kung Fu if you want.
I know. I thought I knew that one. I got to stop thinking I know it.
Kung Fu Panda is now the answer the rest of the way.
Yep.
Which prominent position does Carrie Healy now hold in Massachusetts? Is she the president of Babson College? Is she the president of Harvard Pilgrim? Or is she the CEO of her own startup?
Kung Fu Panda. So I'm pretty sure it's Babson, but I didn't want to ask it.
You're right. You're right. She is the president of Babson College. You're making me chuckle. Senator Elizabeth Warren swore you in almost a year ago into office. This past week, she made an important overseas trip. Where did the senior senator go?
Israel.
Israel, West Bank, and Jordan. You didn't give me Kung Fu Panda on that one.
I know
either.
that one. I know.
You're off the hot seat.
We're going to give you 2 points.
I appreciate it.
We're going to give you 2 points for that one.
Very good.
President Obama's plan to give 5 million immigrants legal status will likely affect many of the constituents that live in your city. But there are questions about whether the federal government is ready to process all these people because of the bureaucracy. Does this ignite fears of another Obamacare bureaucratic nightmare?
No, I think what we're happy to see in Lawrence is that they're doing something. You know, and how they roll this thing out and what it ends up looking like, we're curious to find out as well. But we're going to wait to see. We're going to hold judgment.
No apprehension on your part?
No, I mean, they have to get it right, right? I mean, but the formula is simple, right? It's 5 years in country with a child and no criminal record. And you got to process those things, and I think that you know, they have to get it right. It's just like the health care. You have to get it right.
Do you have a rough estimate on how many of your residents in Lawrence will qualify under this program?
I don't know. I know we have a segment of the population undocumented live in Lawrence. I mean, we're talking about stats, and people like to do non-white, white. We try to talk about foreign-born. And in the early part of the century, we had 48% of the people who lived in Lawrence were foreign-born. Today, 50%. So it's not like we've really changed who we are. We've always been an immigrant city. But I don't know how many of them are actually...
What does Dan Rivera think about the issue? What do you think about?
Well, listen, my mom came here when I was 16. When I was 16 years old to Lawrence, when she was 16 years old to Lawrence, and she came with a child from the Dominican Republic. So I think a good immigration policy is important. But it's got to make sense, and I understand why people are frustrated because
you don't believe it should be blanket amnesty. Do you believe that?
No, I think it's to be thought out. I mean, let's be clear about immigration in this country. It really it's the workforce that we always depend on.
Charlie,
so we expect that they're going to get it right, and I think because of the impact on the workforce is important.
As we said in the OTR Pop Quiz, Charlie Baker wasn't your pick for governor, but now you have to work with the governor of Massachusetts to get the support that Lawrence needs. Lawrence depends heavily on the state support. So what's your relationship with the governor-elect?
It's great. We've met a couple times. He was at the Massachusetts Mayor's Association meeting before the elections. We had a conversation about education. We're excited about him. His first pick in Jay Ash is a home run and a champion for gateway cities. And for us, a gateway city, prime really to break the curve. I think we're really excited about it. So we're going to work well with him.
How confident are you that he's going to be able to change this local aid decision when he becomes governor? Is something more in favor of what you're looking for?
Well, I think he's made a pledge to increase local aid over every time revenues have come out. He said that a bunch of time in the campaign. We're going to hold him to that. So I have every expectation that whatever solution comes out of it, not only is the governor going to make a good decision about it, I think that the governor-elect will just follow through.
Okay, Thanksgiving is now over, but Santa is headed towards Lawrence. If he landed in Lawrence and gave you $5 million to use any way you wanted for the city of Lawrence, how would you spend it?
I would have more police officers, and I would spend some capital dollars on our schools.
And I hope Santa brings it for you.
I hope so.
Lawrence Mayor Dan Rivera, great to see you. Thank you for joining us right after this. And good luck on the 50-pound thing. This is an absolutely wonderful decision that you made.
Yeah, no, I got to do it. We want to get healthy.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks for Dan Rivera being our OTR guest today. Coming up next, women in Beacon Hill. Some progress, but why not the top spot? OTR's Ted Reinstein is just asking.
I just think the right candidate that everyone supports or that everyone can get behind just hasn't come along yet.